What is going on, fellers? Alright, just playing some Elden cringe. Man, I'm tired. Always tired. Oh. Oh, whoops. Am I doing this right? Am I supposed to be here? I can't remember. Play this game so fucking much, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Have I done this yet? Have I done that? Did I do that already? I don't know. Can't remember. It's one of those things where, like, okay, you know how, like, the more you do something, the better you get at it? Sure, yeah. Typically, that's how it goes. But there's also a thing where you've done it so fucking much that, like, you start getting cocky, you start getting mind numbed, you start, like, ugh, this again. And you're not really putting forth as much effort, you're not really caring anymore. And so you start sucking. There's also that burnout, basically, is what I'm saying. But I want that 99. Plus, this is just a fun game for me to play and relax and play, you know what I mean? We all have our, like, games where it's just like, oh yeah, that's something I turn on and casually enjoy when I'm fucking off and not really thinking hard and just sort of just zoning out, you know what I mean? That's what I'm doing right now. Before bed, and then I gotta work tomorrow. Ugh, work, fuck. That's another one of those things. Like when I first got the monogram job, I sucked. Then I started getting good. Then I started getting really good. Started making really good money. And now I'm pretty much a master at it. And it's great and all, making decent money, but it's so, like, repetitive and mind-numbing, and I often have to double check things, like triple check, quadruple check, just to make sure, because I can't fucking remember anymore, dude. I've done so many monograms, I've done so many jobs that, like, it's hard to keep track of what's what anymore, and it's hard to stay organized and remember every little fucking detail, every color, every stroke order, every price, every size, every material. Oh my god. Too much to think about. Then I got family issues that I gotta worry about, so that sucks. And yeah, just lots of pressure from everybody, Life sucks. You know what's fucked up? If you're a kid, the world doesn't give a fuck about you. Go get bombed in a fucking shithole, in a goddamn prison city in Gaza, Like, yeah, if you're a kid, nobody gives a fuck about you. As a matter of fact, there are plenty of adults who want to use you and exploit you. Yeah, if you're a kid, nobody gives a fuck. And if you're an old person, nobody gives a fuck either. Fuck old people. Useless. Unable to work in capitalism. Your bodies are all frail and old. Fuck you. Go die already. Move it along, old man. Right? But if you're middle-aged and, me, you're the person they expect to do everything, And, yeah. I guess they care about you in that you're able-bodied in capitalism to work and make money for the system that props up the rich, right? Because, when you work, you are, generating more value for whoever you work for than yourself. It's just true, You're worth more than what you're being paid. You're getting fucked over. It's called capitalism. It's called working for someone who owns you, basically. That's what 99% of the planet does, is they work for people who own them. Or even if you're like me and you have your own small business and you're pretty much your own boss, that's better, but you're still working in the capitalist system. You still have a landlord. You still have to answer to annoying fucking customers who are often unreasonable sacks of dog shit. So yeah, it still sucks for me, even though I got it better than most. Because that's what capitalism is. It doesn't make sense, and everybody has to suffer, except for, I guess, billionaire class, you know? And we really should do something about those assholes. They are destroying the planet. 80% of the world's catastrophic climate change issues are caused by these billionaire dickheads. 80% of it. Yeah. You, me, the average Joe could be as clean as fucking possible. Could be planting trees everywhere we go and trying our hardest to keep this world thriving. We can do all that work, and we do that kind of work. A lot of us, and guess what? It means shit because this billionaire is flying a fucking plane everywhere. He's creating a giant junkyard filled with computer parts for crypto mining of all dumbass fucking things. You know, like, I'm sorry, but if I save a few cans of plastic, that ain't gonna do shit against this wave of junkyard computer component parts that are just, you know what I mean? Like, you get my point, right? Like, what really needs to change is the elite's behavior, not the behavior of us average Joes. And you know what sucks? Is the elites are untouchable, right? Like, if I wanted to go out and kill a popular politician, like, that's risky. I gotta find this person, they have security, you know, they'll drag me, they'll definitely kill me and gun me down and defame me on the news, and my family and friends will get involved, and that's not gonna be good for them. Yeah, that's what happens if you go after a powerful elite, you know? Like, we plebs, we sheep, we people, we lambs to the slaughter, us fucking nobodies in the world, you know? We can fight amongst each other. You can punch your friend Dan for being stupid, you know? But you can't do anything about an actual elitist monster person, you know? That's what's fucking lame about capitalism. And whenever you work in this world, your tax dollars, your, you know, a little bit of everything gets sucked out of you to help promote the capitalist system, to keep us all, you know, slaves, essentially. Like I said, some have it better than others, like myself, but we're all still owned. You're not completely free, you know? Sucks. Depressing. Like, we had that AC failure almost a year ago. Had to spend $3,000 to get it fixed. That sucked. We asked the landlord if, you know, hey, you know, we've been a tenant for a long time, and we don't bitch and complain, and maybe you can help us pay for it. And apparently the rules are, if it's on the inside, we have to pay for it. But if it's on the outside, she'll help. And it was on the outside, so, hey, your rules, right, lady? You're gonna help us? Wrong. She started fucking bargaining with us about making sure that we have another 2-year lease at least guaranteed. And that's fucking horseshit. What if something horrible happens and we can't pay anymore, or we have to sell the biz? That bitch is gonna fucking charge me for 2 years for nothing? Fuck you. Trying to fucking scam me. This is what landlords do. They're fucking assholes. So I'm fucked. No one's gonna help me pay for the fucking AC unit. It's all on me. Thanks a lot, cunt. Stupid fucking landlord, Lisa. Fucking bitch. So anyway, you see what I mean? We're all owned to a degree, you know? It's lame. We live in a world where there are elites who can fuck us over whenever they feel like it, and there's nothing we can fucking do about it. I think that sucks ass. So I like to rant about it. And if anyone has a problem with it, you're just proving my point, you know? That these assholes exist, that they're screwing us all over, and people like that suck ass. If you want to engage in that kind of behavior, you're just proving my point that you suck ass. Those kinds of people suck ass. greedy, manipulative, libs. Libs. And when I talk shit about right-wingers, I'm basically saying libs as well. All these kinds of people are libbed out, They are the kind of people who, like, make videos online and rant and act like they're tough shit and they're gonna do something, Like, no, dude, you're not gonna do shit. You're just gonna bitch like a little girl, just like the rest of us. That's all we're doing here. Bitching. Get real. Stop acting like you're better than other people. No. Some asshole making a video just like me. It is cute to watch those hogs, though. Donald Trump, how dare you? That's my favorite dude in the world. You don't like him, so I'm gonna be mean to you. Dur. Like, yeah, that's all you're gonna do. Like, those kinds of people talk all kinds of shit. I swear to God, never actually do anything. Like Jan 6 was the most you assholes could do, I guess, and it was pathetic. So pathetic. What a stupid fucking day. I forgot it even happened the other day. I forgot to celebrate Hang Mike Pence Day. Damn it. I guess I don't care that much. Although I do agree with the true leftists of the world when they say that Mike Pence should have been hanged that day. If only that could have happened, that would have been so good for everybody. Like, all the dumb cucks in the world would be like, what a hero, he died for his country. Yeah, like, that would be a thing. And then people like me would be like, oh good, fuck that guy, I'm glad he's dead. He deserved it. I'm glad they dragged him out and put him in the gallows and chopped his fucking head off or whatever. Like, that's what they were getting ready to do. Like, hang motherfuckers and stuff. Like, that shit was wild. What a wonderful day, right? So yeah, it was like the most America day ever, I swear to God. I saw one guy say, this is the most sad but also hilarious day in American history. And I was just like, 9/11 is up there too. I don't know, man. But anyways, what the fuck was I gonna talk about? God damn it. Yeah, I played a little bit of Halo Reach. Haven't played in a long time. I'm a little rusty. Been playing ODST, and in ODST you throw grenades like with an overarching kind of toss. In Halo Reach, you throw grenades like you're ready to smash a dude with a rock, Like, it's a very aggressive toss, like. So I've been getting used to that. I'm a bit rusty with Reach. Damn, I'm not gonna lie. But I still got some moves, man. But anyway, yeah, I was playing that a little bit with my brother, and I don't know. For some reason, I don't like it as much as I used to. Maybe I need to really get back into it. That did kind of happen to me in the past. When Halo 4 came out, I started playing that trash. And I was doing the dumbass 343 simp, thing. Oh no, this is actually good. This is actually good. My precious Halo couldn't possibly turn into shit. No. Nah, I was just in denial. Nah. Halo 4 sucked. That's what sucked. Every new Halo game, for me, after Halo 1, I just liked it more than the last one. It just kept going like that for me, and it was my favorite franchise, my favorite shooter franchise. Favorite franchise is my favorite game, And after Reach, we get Halo 4, and I so wanted it to be good that I was like pretending that it was, It was sad. It was sad, dude. I'm not gonna lie. It's fucking sad. When you want something to be so good that you start pretending and lying to yourself about how good it really is. Yeah, I was doing that shit. But, I was dumb and young, and my dad died at the time, and, wasn't thinking clearly. I was in my early 20s, you know. You're still a stupid fucking kid when you're in your early 20s. It's just true. You're not completely fucking stupid, but in a lot of ways you are. And that's how it was for me. After about 4 or 5 months into Halo 4, I started really like, I'm going back to Reach. And when I did, I had to get used to Reach again. And at first, I fucking hated it. And it took me like a day or two to start to get the hang of it and not miss as much and just really fucking kick ass. And once that kicked in, I remember I was just like, why did I leave this game? Why am I playing Halo 4? Fuck that. And I never went back. Yeah, so I don't know. I think Reach has a little bit of an adopting curve if you haven't played in a while, or if you've been playing a different kind of Halo game, you know. So, like I said, I've been playing ODST like crazy, so I switched to Reach and having a bit of a struggle. Having a little the melee isn't as sensitive. You have to get a little closer for the melee to connect or whatever. So that's a thing. Man. Yeah, Reach kicks ass. Reach is fucking badass. You know, no one is gonna fucking say this really, but I actually like the Halo Reach beta test the most. I thought that was the best Halo Reach multiplayer experience. And the reason I say that is because the plasma repeater was fucking beefy, dude. That shit was a fucking contester for the assault rifle. Like, it was really good. I would prefer to use it over the assault rifle a lot of time. And then once the game comes out, it's a piece of shit. It's fucking useless, basically. Like, why is this even in the game now? Let me think. Yeah, a lot of people complained about, oh man, everybody just runs up on you and sprint melees you to death, and it's like, I didn't really have that problem, but I'm not terrible like you, so I don't let people run up on me all the time. Whatever. So that was a thing. So they made sprinting like less effective, which didn't really matter because you got all these other armor abilities. But in the beta, sprint was actually like useful, so that was kind of cool. Armor lock was kind of overpowered in the beta. You know, you could kind of pop it, which was a weird thing you could do, but it still wasn't as useful as a lot of other things. Like evade was just like the best. So a lot of things were just sort of on crack in the beta test, but it was good enough to be considered super fun, and no weapon felt like totally useless, you know, so that was good. But even if you want to counter argue me on that one, sure, fine, maybe you got a good point, but I liked it is all I'm saying. But here's the main fucking thing that I loved about the Halo Reach multiplayer beta test. Towards the end of the cycle, they unveiled Boneyard invasion mode, Spartans versus Elites. This was the first unveiling of it, and you had to have been there to play it because it wasn't anything like that when the actual game came out, unfortunately. And what I mean by that is the party search, the way it operated, the way that it worked. 2-man teams only. That's how it worked. You weren't allowed to go in with a full fucking nerd party of ganking no-life incelly dipshits and just fucking beat up on fucking scrub noobs, guests who don't even know each other or play together. They're randomly teamed up. This always happens in PvP, big team battle type games, or any real PvP, where you got like this team of no-lifer dickheads who go into the algorithmic search and get matched up against a bunch of fucking like 8-year-olds and shit, little kids that, you know, don't play together, they're not using their microphones, they're not coordinating. Of course they're gonna fucking lose. This is not fair at all. This is fucking stupid, and it's kind of like sick, you know? Like, pick on someone your own size, man. What the fuck? But there's these people that love doing that kind of shit, you know, teaming up on players who don't stand a chance and whatnot, you know. And they do that. They team up together, you know, in little gank squads, and it's pathetic, you know. It's pathetic. And they're also assholes about it, because you know how that works. If they're all good, then that means anyone who's not that good, who wanted to play with them, got, you know, the shaft. Oh, fuck you. You suck at this game. You're a loser. We don't want you dragging us down on our team. No, we're not going to play with you. Fuck you. That kind of behavior, you know? It's like, dude, just play. Man, stop being a fucking asshole. Like, you can't be on my team. You're not good enough, you know? You're an elitist. Fuck you, dude. Play with the people who aren't as good on your team. If you win, you carry them to victory, and then you just look like an even bigger badass, dude. Like, it's one thing to win a game with your nerd friends who got your back. It's another thing to carry your team to victory when they were lagging, and you stepped it up. And now, look at you. You're a fucking god, you know? But you're not that good, and you're a piece of shit, so you don't see it my way. But yeah, there's players that are like that. And they would do that in a lot of the Halo games. And there'd be no way to beat them. It's like the game's about to start and the party roster pulls up and you see they all have like the same little clan logo or whatever. And they're all in cahoots and they're all talking massive shit and just being yeah, you're probably not going to beat them unless you go in with your own nerd squad to counter their nerd squad. This is fucking stupid and annoying. And I hate this because it's completely unfair matchmaking. Are you kidding me? A team of nerds who are in a full party together using microphones, who are trying really hard, you're matching them against people who aren't using their mics, who aren't in a full party, you know? Of course they're going to get wasted. They're like, it's not rocket science. It's not hard. This is fucking stupid. It's really unfair. The systems need to be better at matching people up. In Halo 3 Ranked, they were about as good as I've ever seen them. Still not perfect, but that was probably the most fair ranking. I noticed parties would get matched with parties more often. But in a lot of online games today, especially today, they don't give a fuck, dude. Match whoever with whoever. Who gives a shit? It's fucking unfair, unbalanced horseshit. It's really stupid. Anyway, but in Halo Reach Invasion, the beta test, only 2 people could go in. That was it. You couldn't amass a big 6-team party. No, just you and your friend go in, and your teammates, you don't know who your other 4 teammates are going to be. You don't know who your other 6 enemies are going to be, but you just know that you and your buddy are battle buddies, and you depend on each other, and you fight through to see if you can win for your team or not, or at least do decently enough by each other. And the battle buddy system is there, so whenever you die, you spawn up on your battle buddies. So even if you're in a match where you're kind of going to lose or get your ass kicked, at least you're there with your buddy, and it's, you know, it's just this experience that even if you lose, you're there with your buddy fighting in this crazy battle, and that's what it's all about. And because only 2 people could search and find matches with other 2 people who could search, like I said, there wasn't a big fucking nerd party that would just steamroll everybody, so that was way more fair, you know? Way more fair. The odds of you getting good players on your team are just as good as the odds of you getting bad players on your team. It was very fair. And same for your enemies. So they had the same roll of the dice, you know what I mean? Like, I thought that was awesome. So I played the shit out of it, dude, and it was great. Like, and I did really good and got really hyped. And then when the real thing came out, it was kind of like, this ain't as good. Although there was a problem with the Halo Reach Invasion beta. There was one problem, though. It would be Spartans versus Elites, and you never got to choose which you would be, which would be Spartans versus Elites. But if you were Spartans, you were at a disadvantage because you had to win all 3 objectives. If you win 2 and fail to get the last one, capture the core, you're a loser. Game over. And it's like, that sucks. It's way too easy for... I'm sorry. Did I say the Spartans? I meant the Elites. If you're the Elites, it's too hard to win, you know? So that's why when the actual game came out, all they did was make it so once one side wins, then it switches, and now you're playing as the elite instead of a Spartan, vice versa. You know, that's how they made it fair, and it just made the games twice as long, which I thought was kind of dumb and annoying, but that was their lazy Band-Aid solution for that stupid shit. They should have thought of that. But whatever, it wasn't the end of the world. I still enjoyed it a lot, but yeah. That's just the thing that sucks about online gaming. Lightning in the bottle experiences like that come and go, you know, and that's it. Like Halo 3 ranked, Halo 2 ranked, you know, Halo Reach beta test, Halo 3 beta test. A lot of these experiences were super fucking fun. And they're gone now. That's it. There's similar stuff, and you can play MCC, but it's broken, and it's just not quite the fucking same. But whatever. Like I said, the golden age of online gaming has come and gone anyway. We don't have skillful shooters anymore. And even the ones we had that were skillful, like Halo 3, weren't perfect either, so I don't know. It's just kind of stupid to see gamers so fucking picky choosy about how skill works in video games, and it's like, you're a fucking idiot, dude. You got kids these days thinking Fortnite and Cock-a-Doodle with random bullet spread is what's first-person shooter skill is all about today. Like, no, dude. Nah, dude, we play Halo 3 MLG Team BRs, dude. On Onslaught. Fuck you. But anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I know I don't want to talk too much more about that H-Bomber lib guy. That guy sucks. But I gotta mention something because I gotta correct myself. In a video I did like 2 videos ago, I said that idiots making fun of like Dark Souls, but loving Ocarina of Time is kind of silly, and I think I said Ocarina of Time when I meant to say Dark Souls, so I just, you know, brain fart moment. Damn it, I can't do anything to these pricks. Huh, okay. That hurt a lot. Man, what a pain in the ass. This boss is usually not this much trouble for me. Man, you got some moves. You know how to dodge my attacks today, you fuck. Pain in the ass boss. I hate these assholes. Hurry up and respawn, dickhead. I can cut you down. Fuck you, buddy. Godskin duo. What? Oh, he's not dead. He's respawning. That piece of dog shit. Let's slam this motherfucker. Oh yeah, slammed you good, bitch. Slammed your ass. I will grand slam your ass if you piss me off enough. Yeah, but, oh man, what was I fucking talking about? Yeah, earlier, god damn it. I wanted to talk about how nobody's perfect, and that we all live in capitalism, so we all have to do capitalist things to survive, which means getting a job and working for some rich asshole who basically owns you. And that fucking sucks, and you don't get paid what you're actually worth, and you work harder than what you're getting in return, and it's kind of a waste of fucking time for you. And it sucks, and that's the reality of pretty much everybody. So, because of that, I don't really blame people for stealing or engaging in kind of petty, shitty behavior, you know? It's not a big fucking deal as long as you're not, like, killing anybody or whatever the fuck. Like, and I mean, like, direct killing, like showing up at their house and beating their brains in with a baseball bat or shooting them or something. Like, as long as you're not doing that kind of crazy shit. If you're doing a little bit of stealing, a little bit of lying, like, whatever, dude. You're acting like kind of a cunt. Whatever, man. That's everybody. Nobody's perfect. Just watch out for the real assholes of the world, you know? The Hitler types. Oh yeah, guys, I got a sick video of that guy. Let me show y'all. I had an epic battle with that motherfucker. It was the most perfect fight. Yeah, let me see if I can pull it up. Where is it? How do I do that? How do I think I can do it this way. But yeah, what I was saying earlier, everybody's had like a job where like you got treated like shit and it sucked and you hated it and you tried to sneak out early or take more breaks or I don't know, steal a few supplies from the office, whatever, right? Fuck that place. Be honest. Be honest, people. Nobody's perfect. All of us have stolen and lied to a degree, you know? Took what we didn't earn necessarily, right? Or got fucked over ourselves, you know? Somebody stole from us. Life is a mishmash of all kinds of crazy experiences. But my point is, they make you imperfect. You're not perfect. I hate people that act like they're perfect and they can accuse everybody else of wrongdoing and they themselves are a perfect saint and if only everybody behaved just like them, the world would be perfect. And it's like, fuck you, dude. Especially when they themselves are doing obviously stupid, fucked up shit, you know? It's like, yeah. I don't know. It like I said before, it's always rich to hear somebody trying to like morally take moral high ground, but you know something fucked up about them, and it's like, yeah, okay. Nobody asked you, shut the fuck up. Like, if you want to attack somebody, you better not be guilty of what you're attacking them for in any shape or form whatsoever. So, like I said, like, if you're just lying or being kind of a cunt or whatever, or, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. And we all sort of engage in that behavior to a degree. But if you're like a fucking murderer, dude, I don't do that shit. Fuck you, man. You're a horrible person. Anyways, so yeah, fuck the IDF. They're murderers. Fuck police who kill people, you know? Jesus Christ. Fuck people who are down with police killing people. Like, I saw a story of a guy who, like, panicked and he started running from police at a stop and they gunned him down. People in the comments section, he had it coming. He deserved it. He knew what he was getting into. Okay. Fuck you guys. That is a very slippery fucking slope right there. To just like, yeah, pretty much make up whatever fucking reason I feel like for these people to die. That's what that take is. That's fucking... People like that are scary, dude. The kind of people that'll be nice to you, but, I don't know, you rub them the wrong way, they'll make an excuse to just fucking kill you, you know? There are people like that. Watch the fuck out for those people. But yeah, I think it's just funny when people complain about petty theft and act like it's the worst thing in the world. And it's like, you've stolen, you've mooched. Hey gamers, how many of you have emulations or pirated games? Or movies? Or music? Anything like that, huh? We all do it. Admit it. Don't moral grandstand. That shit is so cringe, dude. I can't stand people like that. That is so annoying. Man, oh man. Oh, this year is gonna be lame, I think. Hopefully everything goes good. My radiated tortoises, they... We keep them indoors because it's too cold right now outside, right? And we keep them indoors in heated lamps in the garage. We set up all this crazy stuff for them. And yeah, everything's working out pretty good. But we keep them in the cocoa coir, the like soil, you know, that they can run around in. You don't want to do newspaper or fucking like rabbit pellets. They can choke on that shit and it's not good and it's not insulating and doesn't retain moisture very good. And these are radiated tortoises. They need kind of a humid climate, you know. You don't want them to dehydrate because that makes them really weak and they're susceptible to all kinds of problems after that. So keep their animals fucking hydrated. And it's not too hard to do that. Especially the bigger ones, they hold their hydration pretty good, so you don't have to be too adamant about making sure that they drink and stuff. And a lot of the food that they eat is covered in water, so, you know, they're getting plenty of hydration. But we keep a water dish in there with them, just in case one or two of them just so happens to not be getting enough water. So make sure there's a water dish in there so I have access to water at all times. That's the best way to do it. We originally used to do it with like bus tubs where we'd water them, but that was a lot of work and a lot of moving around, a lot of water, and kind of became a pain in the ass after a while. It's a lot of work. We have a lot of fucking animals, you know, so that wasn't the greatest way to do it. So what we have been doing lately is giving them a water tray. But here's a new problem. They love to jump in the fucking thing, trash it, fill it with piss and shit and just thrash it and just tip it over, and then it seeps out into their environment, and then all the soil is overly saturated and wet, and that can lead to like shell rot and problems like that if it's bad enough. That was starting to fucking piss me off. So this other idea wasn't that great either. But then earlier today, I just came up with the best idea ever. You get a bus tub type container, right? And you measure up from the bottom up on the sides, about 2.75 inches up. And then you cut out windows. And then you fill that fucking thing with water. The tortoises can now walk up to these little windows on the side of this tub, stick their head in, and get the water. But they can't, the little windows are only big enough for them to stick their heads inside of. They can't, you know, get their arms in there. They can't jump in there and tip it over and make a fucking mess. All they can do is walk up to it and drink out of it. And I saw them using it. They're not stupid. They figured it out right away once I built it for them. They were like, oh, look, I can stick my head in here and drink. That was great. I was like, this is a good fucking idea. Hell yeah, bitch. I'm a fucking genius. So yeah, it worked really good. So I need to make more of them. And they're a pain in the ass to make because you gotta jam a fucking razor knife in the side of this hard plastic and like pull really hard and cut out shapes. Oh, and I gotta make 6 of them because we have 6 different areas. Motherfucker. And then I gotta do a lot of pruning. I didn't do enough reaping earlier today, so I gotta get on that. Fuck. That's gonna be a thing. I hate working. I'm getting old, and my body's falling apart. Like I got this foot problem. Oh, I got some kind of like stretch problem too. That's weird. If I extend my foot down, it feels like I'm ripping it off. It fucking hurts. It feels like so much stretching pain. And now it's happening in my forearm on my right hand. Yeah, if I stick my hand out like this and then bend it downward, like ooh, it hurts like right at the top of the wrist area. Jesus. I don't know what that is, and it's been a thing for like a week. Maybe I overworked my hand doing something. Maybe I have a problem. I don't know. But at the same time, though, who has the time and the money for seeing a doctor so they can check me out and figure out what's going on? Nah, nobody has that unless you're a millionaire or something. So I just have to do my best, grin it and bear, and hope it's not serious. And if it is, I guess I'm fucked. That's how healthcare is for Americans, for like 99% of Americans. That's how it is. You got a problem? Oh, deal with it. Sorry, hospital ain't gonna do much for you. But if you're an elitist, big shot, millionaire, billionaire type, oh yeah, round-the-clock doctors making sure they're checking you for cancer or anything like that. Make sure they can catch things early for you. You get the greatest healthcare then. The healthcare that, the only kind of healthcare that actually works good and matters, and it's only for very, very special elite people. Well, they think they're special. They're just assholes, honestly. They're no different from you or me, except they were born in a richer family. What? Where's the lie in what I just fucking said? Ugh, yeah. Shit, hey. Oh yeah, here's that video I wanted to show y'all. Check it out. This is an epic battle I had with the fucker. So far I haven't even been hit, and I'm wearing him down hard. And we get into it, dude. I'm trying to rebuff the battle is taking so long. This is amazing. Look at this fight. Look at that fire. And I get pinned up against the thing and I dodge and... Oh, look at that. Right when he was about to get his first hit on me. Fucking rip him in half. Yeah, that was a good fight. I had to record that. But anyway, let's get back to the goofy game. I gotta get going to sleep here soon. Oh man, I'm at this fucking part. I hate this part. Man, oh man. I am just gonna kick back and relax, actually. I don't feel like playing. Yeah, I'm a very casual gamer these days. My online PvP Halo 3 competitive days, those are over, dude. Online competitive games nowadays are real noob friendly. They have all these random elements now, worse than ever, worse than even Halo 3. Like, no game is perfect, no competition is perfect, but this shit is definitely worse today. That's why I laugh at all these kids who are complaining about cheaters or talking about skill in Fortnite of all games. Like, you guys are scrub trash. Yeah, it's funny, political gamer, YouTuber types, they suck at video games. On the left and on the right, I swear to God. Maybe I'm just being an elitist asshole because I'm better than most people at games. I have a natural talent, and gaming has been a big part of my life since I was like 2 years old. I was born in '86, so I was born at like the perfect time to start getting into video games, right when Nintendo was becoming a thing. So yeah, I guess I'm blessed like that. But I'm just saying, a lot of y'all are trash. like, like a lot of them recommended I play Celeste, and they were just like, yeah, but it's really hard, and you're gonna die thousands and thousands of times. And I beat it in one day, 7 hours about. Only died less than 1,000 times, slightly. Not too bad. Clearly, I did better than you guys. And I don't even play that kind of game, really. The Super Meat Boy, kind of experience. Whatever. And then like a lot of my buddies in real life, they like Call of Duty, and Call of Duty fucking sucks. But a lot of time I'd be there hanging with them, and they want to play, so I'll chime in. And I don't fucking play Call of Duty, but a lot of the time I'll get higher points than they do in zombie mode and stuff. It's like, jeez, man. I was playing Mario Wonder a little bit with my bro. I had him play as Nabbit. What the fuck even is Nabbit, dude? I just kept saying that the whole time. Like, I don't even know what the fuck you are, dude. But I was digging it. It's a fun, wacky game. It's kind of all over the place, though. I didn't really enjoy the co-op mode because, like, it centers around one player, and the camera follows that one player, and every other person playing has to sort of try their best to keep up. And it can be kind of jarring and not the funnest experience, so I'm not a big fan of that, but it's still a good game. Yeah, did you guys see that Germany is becoming Nazi-like again? If you don't support the IDF and kiss their butt 100%, Germany wants to be Nazi-like dickheads towards you. Yeah. Yeah, apparently if you say, hey, I don't think we should bomb those babies in Gaza, I think that's overdoing it. Why can't we just, like, get the terrorists responsible for October 7th? Why do we have to go after innocent children that have nothing to fucking do with that? Why are we bombing thousands and thousands of children who had nothing to do with that? If you say stuff like that, they label you a terrorist. Hate speech, anti-Semitic. You're a monster, For just saying, hey, don't bomb children. Don't kill kids. Don't you think that's fucked up? They're just kids. They don't know anything. But they deserve to die? They're terrorist scum? This is what you're fucking saying, you sick pieces of shit. And Germany is all about that right now. So yeah, Germany turned into the Nazis again. Isn't that great? Fucking stupid. So fucking stupid. But yeah, I got that Sea of Stars game that came out last year. I got it just the other day. Started playing it a little bit. Yeah, I'm really digging it. It's good. It's pretty good. It's not as good as some of the greats of the 90s, but it's clearly inspired by those and is catering to that. And they got the Chrono Trigger guy. They got him to do 10 tracks on the fucking thing. So, yeah, I'm digging it. It's a good fucking game. So, yeah, that's great. Not everything about 2023 sucked. But yeah, guys, I am tired. I am bored. And I'm going to crash.